This beanie does not suit me. Or does it? Let me know what you think, and I'll come back to the way this beanie looks on me later in the video, but there is a reason why I'm asking you this. But anyway, if you're struggling to find a beanie that suits you, you're not alone. They can be really hard to find, and you can easily end up looking like a thumb if you choose the wrong one. But by the end of this video, you'll know which beanies suit your face shape, your skin tone, and your style best, and I'll also show you how to wear your beanies, because a lot of people struggle with that part. And to the Canadians watching this, I haven't forgotten you. I know you guys call these toques, but yeah, beanies, toques, they're the same thing. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so I think it's best we should start off with beanies that you should avoid first to help narrow down your search. And the first beanie that you should avoid all depends on your skin tone. The color of a beanie can completely change the way it looks on you. So if you get the wrong color for your skin tone, then no matter how good the style is on you, it's not gonna look right. Take me, for example. I'm pretty pale, especially this time of year. I'm like a Victorian ghost in the headlights. So with lighter colored beanies, they can sometimes wash me out. So I tend to stay away from those. I'm far better off going for something darker in color or bolder in color because it's going to complement my features better. There's plenty of information online to help you determine your skin tone if you don't know it already, and once you know your skin tone, you can wear the colors that work best for you. Of course, there's always exceptions to any rule, but as long as you're paying attention to these things, it's going to help you out massively. The next thing you should pay attention to is your face shape. So if you're someone who suits a shaved head, you're one of the lucky ones, as you'll likely suit most beanies. If you don't suit a shaved head and you look better with hairstyles that add some height, so quiffs, messy textured hairstyles, anything that gives you a bit more volume, then you'll want to choose beanies that also give you extra volume. You'll probably want to avoid anything that sits close to your head like this, because it gives off a similar look as having a shaved head, if that makes sense. If you've got a longer face, you might want to avoid anything that adds too much height to the top of your head, as it could make your face look longer. On the flip side, if you've got a smaller or rounder face, you might want to choose a beanie that adds some height to the top of your head to balance it out a little bit. If you wear something tight-fitting, it can sometimes make your face look smaller and rounder, which might not be what you want. Just be careful not to go too big though, because it can end up dominating your face. It's all about balance. Also, the length of your hair can completely change the way a beanie looks on you. If you've got longer hair coming out the bottom of your beanie, it can help to frame your face and soften the look a bit. Whereas a shorter haircut where you can't see any hair coming out the bottom of your beanie can give off a sharper look and a more harsh look. Some people are going to suit the longer hair with their beanies, and others will suit the shorter hair, and it all depends on your face shape. Okay, so that's face shape done, but now we need to find the styles of beanies that work best for you. So let's find them. And let's start off with skull cap beanies because they're really popular right now, and I think they can give off a great look. In my opinion, these work really well for people who suit a shaved head, as a lot of them sit snug to the head, so they kind of give off the same look as having a shaved head. So stay away from these if you suit hairstyles that add more volume. If you do want something a bit taller, you can get plenty of cuffless beanies with some height to them and some thickness to them, so you don't have to avoid this style completely. Just pick one that adds some extra volume instead. Get one with a graphic on it if you want something more in line with the streetwear style or the gorpcore style, and these options from Arc'teryx are really popular right now. Or if you want something clean and minimal, get something more minimal. Then we've got the most classic style of beanie, and the ones we see the most of, the cuff beanie. These come in all different shapes and sizes, and those of you who don't suit a shaved head should avoid anything that looks like this. These will probably be too tight for you and they sit too close to your head, so go for one like this that adds some volume to your head instead. You get the idea. And when it comes to oversized, slouchy beanies, I know a lot of people love these, but they don't work for a lot of people in my opinion. So unless you're really set on these, or you know they work for you really well, then I'd go for a cuffed beanie or a skull cap beanie instead. Then you've got bobble top beanies, and I do think these suit a lot of people well. However, they can dress down a look too much and make you look a bit childish. I feel these work best for people who play sport, like rugby for example. So say if you're off to rugby training and you've got your tracksuits on, I don't play rugby by the way, but you might, but you've got your tracksuit on and your bobble top beanie. I think it suits the look well, but if you're wearing everyday casual outfits with bobble top beanies, I think they can dress down your look too much, but this is just my opinion. Even if you found the right style of beanie for you, it's the right color, it's the right height, it's the right bulkiness, the way you wear your beanie can make it look right on you or not. If you pull a beanie down too far over your head and your ears, it can sometimes make your face look really small and like your beanie is eating you. And I don't know about you, but I don't want that. And I get it, you want to keep warm, and in the really cold weather where your ears are in pain, then just forget about style and pull that beanie right over your ears. But I'm talking about from a style point of view here. And on the other end of the spectrum, you've also got people who like to wear their beanies in what I like to call the Aimé Leon Dore style. So like this basically. Does this keep your ears warm? Absolutely not. This is definitely more of a style choice rather than a weather functioning choice. Does that make sense? Hopefully, but you get what I mean. And this look can work really well for some people, but am I one of those people? No, I'm not, but you might be. Pushing your beanies back so it looks like they're hanging on for dear life on the back of your head is not the best way to wear them, in my opinion. It just exposes your forehead, and it doesn't really protect you from the weather either. If you want to wear your beanies like this, then I'm not going to stop you. You do you at the end of the day, and it might look great on you, but I'm just sharing my thoughts here. The way that I would recommend wearing a beanie for most people who don't suit beanies that sit above their ears is the way I'm wearing my beanie right now. It sits just above my eyebrow and most of my ears are covered, so I'm warm, but it doesn't come right down where it's engulfing my whole head. And do you remember at the start of the video when I asked you, do you think this beanie suits me or not? Well, some of you would have said, yes, it does suit me, and others would have said, no, it doesn't, and some of you might have said, it looks absolutely ridiculous and disgusting on you. Get it off. But I quite like the way this beanie looks on me personally, and that's the main thing. Whatever you do, whatever you wear, some people will always like it and others don't. But as long as you do, that's the most important thing. I'll leave links to all my favourite beanies in all styles down in the description box, so there will be one for everyone down there. And now you know more about beanies than 99% of people, so use that power wisely. Please smash up the like button and the subscribe button if this was helpful. I hope it was, and thank you so much for watching. Watch one of these videos if you haven't seen them yet. I think you'll love them, and until next time, I will see you later.